your public service announcement online at ctvwinnipeg.ca.
Starting to feel the baby move, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but she knows you're here. Our little girl is getting closer and closer. Just like Michael's getting closer.
You know there's a chance the procedure won't work.
Yeah, I know that nothing's promised, but I'm not going to live in fear.
Okay, well, it's not about fear. It's living in the reality.
Okay, well, you know what? I saw Michael's hand. That's reality. There's a 50% chance that this pregnancy is going to be just fine. That's a reality. You and I are back together against all kinds of odds. That's a reality.
Well, when you put it in those terms, who might I be?
I believe Michael's procedure is going to be just fine. And about, 9 months from now, give or take, we are going to be ridiculously happy. Michael is going to be awake and he's going to be holding his little sister. That's reality.
Claudia had motive for ordering a hit. Sonny kidnapped Johnny, had him beaten up.
A serious strategical error on Sonny's part.
The point is that Claudia had a reason to want Sonny dead. That's the point. Ian Devlin's last words, "There's more."
Which would indicate an accomplice.
Right, and I followed up and I never found anything.
Jason, why are you looking into this now?
Rick showed up at the warehouse on the anniversary of Michael getting shot. That doesn't make any sense. He never cared about Michael. He barely knew Michael. So I started to think maybe Rick's working with Ian Devlin. Then Rick has this wild story about a DVD he found that has Jerry explaining how Claudia hired Jerry Jacks and Ian Devlin to shoot Sonny. The hit went bad. Michael gets shot.
How did Rick get a hold of this DVD?
He claims that Jerry hid them in Sonny's house for Claudia to find.
Have you ever seen one?
No, because the DVD that Rick tried to show us was blank. He claimed it had been erased and the one that he made for backup had been stolen.
How convenient.
Spinelli traces money from Ian Devlin's account to Jerry Jacks's account.
So much for the boat explosion.
So I go to Jacks's house. Listen to this. He confirms the DVD in that he destroyed it.
So it did exist.
So it did exist, and I think that Claudia is guilty. Claudia hired Jerry, hired Ian to take Sonny out. Nobody meant to hurt Michael. I don't know. What does it sound like to you?
Well, none of it would hold up in court. But I agree with you.
Jerry Jacks shows up. Poor Charles today.
Does this have anything to do with this car bomb that nearly killed you? And by the way, from me to you, I see you're a little worse for wear, but I'm very glad you're alive.
Well, thank you, Diane. I'm fine. And obviously Jerry's fine too because he disappeared from the ER while I was still unconscious.
And Jerry's the only one who can tie up all the loose ends.
Exactly. I also think Claudia ordered that car bomb to make sure Jerry wouldn't talk.
How much of this does Sonny know?
Most of it. He was really depending on Jerry to confirm everything, and now that's not gonna happen.
Are you gonna tell Sonny that you think Claudia's responsible?
Sonny would never kill the mother of his child. But he would make her life miserable. And with Claudia, I mean, she's crazy. And I have no idea what she's gonna do. And of course, the kid is gonna suffer the most, and after Michael getting shot, I can't be responsible for harming another kid.
Oh, come on. What, do you take a blow to the head today or just have too much of the old fella's scotch?
Hey, don't tell me it didn't occur to you that I could be your father.
Not once. Holly and I hit it off, that's all. She thought you'd be a good influence on me. Okay, end of story.
I'm not the only one who suspects this, Ethan. Helena, Tracy, I don't know how many others.
Yeah, people love to gossip, don't they? Look, just because you and Lucky aren't getting along right now, or maybe you prefer me, doesn't make you my father.
All right. There's an easy way to find out. We'll do a DNA test.
Go to hell.
Scrabble with Subway restaurants. Now get game letters from contest cups and with sandwich purchases for more chances to win. Millions in cash and prizes available to be won online and in-store instantly. Subway, think fresh, eat fresh.
Painful to move? Introducing Voltaren Enamel Gel.
A song by Paul Beckman, Paul Rainbow song, created April 28th, 2009, using the guitar chords C sharp minor and F sharp minor. This song is going to be called Will They Get Through It?
Will they get through it? Will they get through it? Yeah. Will they get through it? Will they get through it? Well, you can cross your fingers and hope for your lucky stars. Or you can do a little logic on your part. You know that in the end you're just watching characters and actors and actresses. Someone wrote the script so they wouldn't want to make it too extreme, I guess. They're gonna write it and they're gonna make it how best to affect the audience, so now you can guess the rest. They won't make it too bad, so you'll sob and cry. They won't make it so bad, too bad, so you'll sob and cry. They're gonna wanna keep the audience at bay. They're gonna want to make it so the audience will stay. Using a bit of logic, you can realize if you become attached to the characters that are even mismatched, that eventually things are gonna come out into even standing. Nothing so bewildering and alienating. So if you've watched it thus far, just know that they're gonna make it through. The characters that you most love, they're gonna make it through. If we could only have the same faith, have the same positive attitude in real life about our own life or others we know, well then we just might have a way to go through life easier, trusting and having faith. Yeah, trusting and having